So as you remember, we have started here the part for our buildings, and as I said, here it draws the buildings that are in the upper part of our canvas. So then we have the visibility case for our ground buildings. Again, we check whether it is collided with our hero, and if it is, we change our visibility. And whenever it is, whenever the remainder is 0, we draw our image, our hero image. And by the way, its size is here. Then and if it is not, we do draw now ++. Then again we check. The visibility case for our ceiling buildings, and the same condition, whether it is collided or no. And then if it is not, draw now ++. Then we draw our ceiling walls. This is actually it is just the ceiling in level 3. Then we draw the walls in the bottom. It is the ground in our level 3. And then the visibility cases for our ceiling. Then the visibility cases for our ground. And the final condition, if as we saw, draw now is whenever we have else if or else, we do draw now ++. And to sum up, if draw now is equal to 3 and the level is not the third level, so if we don't have buildings and ceiling and ground, or we have draw now is 7. So we had 7 visibility cases in a whole. So if draw now is 7 and level is 3, then it is not collided to anything. Our hero is not collided to anything. We draw our hero. It's according to his image, according to his X, Y, and size. Then we check whether it is boss time. It is time for boss to come, and if it is, we draw our boss. Then we check whether it is within the bounds of our canvas, and if it is, we start to draw the balls that it shoots, and the condition is whether they exist or not according to its heat. And we draw our boss shoot. Yes. And then then we this is the part when the ball of our boss hits us. So if the hit attribute is true, if it is as hit us, we draw the fire on plane image, so the explosion image that we can see from time to time when something hits us. Then we draw the explosion image. This part draws the explosion image for when we shoot our boss, so when our ball hits the enemy according to its image, X and Y and size. Then here we have so this is the end. This was the part for our draw function. Then we have a variable called numHero, and this is actually will be the stringified version of our lives, the number of our lives. So what our function does is that we assign to numHero hero.lives plus empty string. So this is this is the number, and if we do plus a string, it becomes a string. Then we do context.font. So we assign to the font of our context 25 pixel Arial. Then we check the color, and then we do context.fill text, which draws text on our canvas, and the text is name hero. This is x coordinate, and this is y coordinate. Here we do draw image our heart, so the hearts are drawn, and which signify our lives. And if is both is true, we also have lives for our boss, and here we draw just rectangles according to, and the number of rectangles is depends on our boss lives. Here they are. And now let's, as according to this comment, this is the most difficult and the most important part. This is our loop function. So what does it do? First of all, our is post. First of all, we check the condition whether it is post and whether the game start, whether is post is true and game start is false. As we can see in the beginning, is post is true and game start is false. So first of all, this condition will take place. Whether it was here, it is. So first of all, so we draw our start image in 0, 0 and A and B. A and B signify, by the way, signify our canvas width and canvas height, if you don't remember. So our start image is actually this image with cooling. Then we draw one image, which is this one, and then we bring it to listener. So we check our security and not for security also, just for security. Yeah, for security. We check whether this is false. Well, actually, this will change. So that's why we check this, not to get. So we can click only when it is false. We can click here or here or here, or this place where we click and check if this click on level 1. This is the case when we click on it. So in that case we must come to our initial conditions. So what it does is that we do boss start is 0, so no boss first. At first we don't have any boss, and this, as you know or don't know, this will change in our update B. So actually we have background. Then we do is post is false, so the game will start. And then we assign to level 1. Then we update our game data. We existence of our hero and the object. So we have a class is 20. So right now we have class when we click on level 1. Then we assign our boss, which was used in our canvas and our update boss and in other places. Game data boss, which was in our update data. Then we assign to boss lives 5 and boss lives 1 also 5. So every time our boss will have 10 lives. Then we assign to original boss lives. This was for the case of this was a global variable, so we need to do this also. We assign to our bar.length 5. So this is the case where just when we come to our main menu, we come from our second level. So we're not going to get any boss. Do bar.length 5 because the length is not 7, so we can have problems. Yeah. That's why this. Then we assign to all our barriers this coordinates, this data. So our image is a random image for images. Our x is depending on I is this. Our y is a random number, also this. Our the speed of movement is 6.5. The speed and the life that it can take is 1, and visibility is 10, which was 0. And we also we assign to our enemy all this we do updating data, and here we set a dependence from our I. That's why I did see actually our 0 enemy 0 I. So when we will have dependence from I. Yeah, and